thinking, we're encouraged to think about ourselves, to form ideas and impressions of ourselves. And in forming ideas and impressions of ourselves, this becomes a problem as we go on through life. In fact, it's become, I would say, the major problem for each and every human being, and that is thinking about yourself. People find themselves thinking about themselves a lot of the time, if not all the time. And in thinking about ourselves, we're continually reinforcing ideas about ourselves that we've learnt from other people along the way. And in thinking about ourselves, we're not really thinking about ourselves, but we're thinking about the thoughts that others have taught us to think about ourselves. And we learn to think about ourselves in ways that society and culture can approve of. And then out of all this thinking about ourselves, we create such an insecurity about ourselves that we find ourselves then thinking about what other people might be thinking about us. And in our life, we find ourselves worried about what other people think of us. And this is just an extension of worrying about ourselves, of having learned to think about ourselves in such ways that have taken us far away from the sensory living experience of ourselves into worrying and thinking and, in a sense, obsessing about ourselves on an ongoing basis. And this projecting into the world around us and onto our friends or people we know leaves us quite enslaved to what other people think of us and quite worried from time to time, if not a lot of the time, about what other people think of us and how we're appearing in the eyes of others. If you'd like more of this deeper content, hit the subscribe button now.